How are you? Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. How are you this evening at 7 o'clock on Wednesday? So we're here, of course, right? So let me just get a few things set up and then we will get started. I'm gonna wait for you to come on, so hold on. So if you're joining me tonight, please comment, say hello. Yeah? Okay. So let me get started here. We got a whole bunch of housekeeping to do tonight because there's a lot going on. Go figure, huh? So I don't know if I've told you before, but sorry, my nose itched. This is a new customer brochure. It's great because if you're a new customer, it's a little bit easier to navigate, but I also like it because there's kits in here that are also found in the annual catalog. But what I really like is, take for instance the Magnolia set, okay? In the big catalog, it's what, $30 plus and has a whole bunch of stuff in it. So this one here is an abbreviated version that's only available in this brochure. And instead of it being $40, it's $14. So I would encourage you to add this to your collection, just so if, say you wanted the Magnolia set and you didn't want to spend $30, then you can easily spend $14 instead, right? And still get the basic idea of the same stamp set. So just a little idea for you. Also, buy 3, get 1 free. There are selected designer series paper from the annual catalog, not the holiday, the annual one, the big one that started in June. So those are available until the end of the month. If you do want to order them, please don't wait. They will not run out, but the 30th is coming very soon, is my point. Also, it's actually a better deal than just the price, because they take off the one that comes free. They take it off before tax and shipping. So you're actually saving, instead of just that pack of paper, you're actually saving almost, what, 18% on top of that. So, okay, so it's a pretty good deal. Let's see. And then we're going to get into craft fair season, because October, November, December, I have craft fairs, right? So, October 2nd through 6th, Joshua Tree Sportsman's Club. Yes, on Sunburst. Come see me. I will be there the whole time. On Sunday, they will actually have inside. They're not kicking us out, so they can play bingo. So if you want to come and get a jump on some Christmas shopping, some fall stuff, favors, you name it, or just come say hi, please do. So Reach Out Morongo Basin is doing their craft fair November 2nd and 3rd. I will have 2 tables, or the equivalent of 10 feet of space, on both of those days. So please come see me, 29 Palms Senior Center, again the first weekend of November 2nd and 3rd. And then last but not least, I don't have a flyer yet, but in December, the Yucca Valley Community Center is doing their holiday fair. I will be a part of that. That is only on Saturday. So what you need to pay attention to, if you don't want to have to remember a lot: the first Saturday in October, the first Saturday in November, and the first Saturday in December. I will be in Joshua Tree, I'll be at 29, and then I'll be in Yucca. I hope that helps you remember. So that is what is going on for the quick stuff. And let's see, so tonight we're going to be creating a negative space card, a pop-out card. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently. As always, we're going to be using the Nature's Beauty set. They just named the organization called NAMI, N-A-M-I, which is a mental health organization that is a nonprofit that raises money for education, awareness, and help with mental illness. So that is where the $3 is going per set. through Stampin' Up. So just wanted to let you know that. So we're going to be creating a little bit tonight, and shall we begin? I think that's the best way, right? So hold on. And I guess my Wi-Fi stopped for a second, so sorry, Shirley. I would have seen it once I sat. You're ready for your lesson. Hi, Lise. How are you, honey? Hey, Shirley. Alrighty, so for this evening, we're going to be creating with Nature's Beauty and Butterfly Gala because, or Gala, I always say Gala. And why? Because I like the words in it. That's all that it is. I should note one thing since Lisa's on here, right? Okay, so talking about galas, the November, hold on, let me get my bearing. November 2nd, I believe it is, which is Saturday evening. The gala at the Boys and Girls Club will be happening, and I will have more information shared shortly. So if you want to come with me, I will be having a good time after I set up and do a craft fair all day. Please feel free to join me. If any of you are part of a nonprofit or anywhere that you give help and want me to send out information or anything else for fundraisers or anything, please let me know. Because through email, through however you want to contact me, because we're a family, and if we can't support each other, there's no point in doing this, right? So, with that being said, I also know, thank you, Lise, yes, November 2nd at 6 p.m., I believe, correct? And I'll share more information on the tickets as it gets closer. Let's see, and then I had something else in my brain and it went kapooey. So, we're going to just get started in... Oh, you guys are also selling Krispy Kreme donuts as a fundraiser. That's what it was. $12 for a dozen. And that money goes, I'm sure, to help the Boys and Girls Club. They've just picked up a morning routine so the kids can be dropped off before parents go, or before school, so parents can get to work. And they actually have a school bus stop now, so it's pretty cool. So we definitely want to help them. Okay? So for this evening, we are creating a card with Nature's Beauty and Butterfly Gala, which I've already said. So I also have Soft Suede. It's a pretty simple card, but, you know, sometimes simple is awesome, right? So with that being said, I have a Whisper White thick card base going on here. All right, so cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, this has been put through with the big leaf with seasonal layers and cut out, and then also put through again with the woodland embossing folder. I would recommend to do the embossing folder first, or second rather. Sorry, misspoke. Do it second, because if you run it through again, it'll flatten out your texture as you cut your leaf. So you want to cut your leaf first, okay? So that is what we have so far. Yes? Okay. And then, okay, let me get some room here. All right. So then we're going to pick the bunny tonight because he fits in the hole so much nicer. Yeah. And we are going to make some marks. So the Daffodil Delight, you can pick a more fall color if you want. It's really up to you on what you do when you're creating, obviously, yeah. And I am just going to make a dot and a dot so I know where the top and bottom are. Okay? And that's all I'm going to do. And then we're going to erase them afterwards. So give me just a second. We got to get an eraser. Forgot to pull one out. I have one on the table. Never mind. All right. So Krispy Kreme order need to be in by October 1st and be delivered to Club on the October 4th. Okay, awesome. I know what I'm having for dinner on October 4th. All right, so thanks, Lise. Appreciate it. So let's see here. So we're going to grab the bunny. When you have the cling stamps, you want to make sure that all your stickers are face up, because if they sit in your lid, you'll have a hard time getting them off. Okay, so you want to make sure that they stick where you want them to and not elsewhere. Okay, and then I'm also going to grab crumb cake because I want a little bit of landscape behind. So I'm going to grab, where's those trees? Those little brushy, kind of scrubby looking weeds. I don't know what they're called. All right, so I'm going to grab the crumb cake and I'm going to ink it up, and I'm just going to stamp off first so they're not very dark. Okay, and I'm going to ink it up and stamp off again. Okay, so that is what I have for my little scrub brush kind of thing for background. And then we're gonna grab our soft suede to do our bunny. And we're just gonna grab, I'd rather have most of the bottom cut off than the top. So I'm just gonna grab, and that you let it sit for just a second so that ink goes into that paper. Yeah. And then we're just gonna close this up real quick. Okay, and then if you still see the pencils, which I see one dot, you're just gonna want to let that ink dry for just a half a second before you know, put it in there, right? And then I am looking for my snail adhesive. It's all, it's right here. Of course it is, right? All right, and then because the mat's a little smaller, you want to make sure to not go all the way to the edges. Okay. And so what you're going to do is go opposite of what you're thinking. And we're going to pray that we line this up correctly. Okay. So if you want to line it up better, you can, but you understand the concept, right? Okay. So with that, I also wanted to do some words. Thank you so very much is what I'm looking at. And I'm spreading out too much and you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I forgot that I had an audience. So let me get the block here and stick this down. Remember, with photopolymer, you don't want to do, I was going to do yellow on the inside. Hold on. Remember, with photopolymer, you don't want to necessarily do StazOn ink on that. And if you do, make sure to clean it darn fast because it actually eats that photopolymer away. Okay? I'm not using the StazOn, but I'm just reminding you. Okay, it's not good for those kind of stamps. So there's my thank you very much, and I think I might just grab my leaf and glue it down here. Okay, if I have any glue left. I'm out. Let's grab some dots instead. It happens to the best of us. Supplies are not endless, which is why we order, right? So, and there you go. Just a quick card with lots of texture and a cute little bunny that hopefully hasn't eaten your wires in your car, because I've heard quite a few of the girls have had some problems lately. So with that, I will leave you. Guy, that went quick tonight, huh? But I will leave you with that. Thank you for joining me. Remember to follow me, stampingwithjohnny.com. And if you have any other questions, please contact me. I'm here. So thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.